Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to jump on here real quick to remind you of tomorrow. I can't wait to see you again. Wait to back in full, pretty much close to full speed anyway. Um, be careful. If you feel like wearing a mask, wear one. No problem with that. Um, had somebody this week. I thought they were joking, but now that I've got to thinking about it, I'm not sure. They told me maybe I should wear a mask, but they suggested one of those full face, that come down all the way. I don't think it had anything to do with the coronavirus. I think they just tired of looking at me. But anyway, um, I'm going to be working on the bulletin a little later in the day. If you have any prayer requests, um, text, email, put it down below. Whatever you'd like, I'd like to get them on the prayer list if we could. Um, Last week I forgot to do it, and I will try to remember tomorrow that I'll always put the bulletin on this page uh, each week. I forgot to do it, but I'll try to do better tomorrow. Got a few that have already asked to be placed on the prayer list. Um, Let me get over here where I can get a better look at it. Amanda Burge, Amanda Brady, Amanda Burge now. Um, Amanda went through some cancer treatments a few years back, and she went back for some tests this week, and they're not saying it's cancer, but something didn't look exactly right, and I think they're going to do some more tests. So y'all remember her in your prayers. Chase Palmer also has been added to our prayer list this week. It's my understanding that he has some cancer issues again, so remember him. Also, others that have been mentioned in the last few days to me. Elaine Mackery is on our prayer list. Chase Houts, I talked to his parents yesterday, John and Stevie. They come to church with us. He was in an accident of some description, and I believe, if I'm recalling correctly, he broke both legs, and they had to put pins and all that in there. So pray for him as he continues to rehab. Talked with Jimmy Thompson. He's feeling a little bit better, so that's good news. I want you to remember Carolyn Ogle. Carolyn is a long time friend. Her and her husband Bobby, have known them all my life. Carolyn fell this week at home, and it broke her hip, I believe shoulder, and there were some other areas that were damaged. I don't recall exactly, but she's had surgery. So y'all continue to please pray for Carolyn that she will heal. She's a sweet lady. Johnny Rice has asked for prayer for a couple of his friends, Richard and Betty Williams. Brenda Campbell, her son-in-law Jason Walton, is having some health issues, so keep him in your prayers. David Kreitz, if you remember, David fell a couple of weeks ago, and maybe last week, and burst his head open, had to have stitches. They've done a lot of tests. I did hear from Amy this morning. I checked on him, and he's doing much better. He's healing, and everything's going to be all right. David is Thomas and William Pendergrass, Matt. It's their brother-in-law. So remember David, Gary and Joni Lynch, Samantha Martinez. And like I say, I'll try to get the bulletin on the website tomorrow. The website and our page here. I want you to consider something for me. I mentioned it the other day. We have some amazing Sunday school classes here. Now, for this week, tomorrow, The children and the children's church, we're not going to have it for one more week. I say one more week. I still want to talk with some parents, the teachers, and get their feelings on it. And then the deacons can make a decision to go ahead and open that back up. As of this moment, my hope and prayer is that next Sunday, not tomorrow, but the following Sunday, that we can open up the children's church again and the children's ministry. The nursery is open. Midge and Pamela will take good care of your babies. For some of you that may see this and have never been to our church and are thinking about coming, the nursery is in the building with us. It's in the sanctuary building right across the hall from the main doors to the sanctuary. So your babies are not far from you. And as you well know, there's no problem if you want to keep your babies in the sanctuary during the service. I'll get me a bigger microphone if I can't talk louder than a little baby. So, and love looking out and seeing babies in the crowd. The adult Sunday school class will meet the young adult, and the young adult class has been a tough one to get started. Friends, I want to ask you to do me a favor. It's doing you a favor, I promise. Commit yourself to 1 month of Sunday school. Make it a point to be here every Sunday for 4 Sundays. You will see what a difference it makes in your understanding of the Bible, the teaching of the Bible, the fellowship that you get from the other people that's in the class, and it will give you a closer relationship to God. So I ask you to do that for me. We have some great teachers here. We have a lot of people that will help, that will fill in when necessary, and they all do a wonderful, wonderful job. So I just ask you to give that some thought and just see if you don't love it as much as I know you will. Can't wait for tomorrow to see you guys again. Last Sunday was an amazing day. I told some folks after it was over, it was kind of interesting. I'm around my church family again for the first time in 9 weeks, I believe it was. I believe it was 9 weeks. And honestly, I was the most nervous that I have ever been. I don't know why, but I was so nervous last week. But it was a good nervous, and it was great to see everybody. I know some of you are still not comfortable with coming, and that's great. That's fine. You do what you feel like. Don't feel any pressure to come. Don't feel anything. Just be safe. Whatever it is that makes you feel safe. We will, once again, we'll be recording a video of the service. I thought it went pretty well last week, and so we're going to be doing that again, and hopefully every week. It does take several hours for it to get on there, so don't expect to see it at 10. You might start expecting to see it about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe later. It just depends. It takes a while for it to upload to YouTube, but as soon as it gets uploaded, I'll post it to this page, to the regular church Facebook page, to the website. There's an audio tab on the home screen of the website, and it will take you to another screen that has the YouTube channel for the church. So with that, y'all have a good Saturday. Be good to each other. May God bless. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. See you then.